and welcome to my soul tribe. My name is Miriam Rose. Today I'm doing a first impression and a review of the mini Zendo Natasha Denona palette. So please stay tuned for this video. Please subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my Instagram as well as my TikTok and Twitter if you like. And also please give my videos a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Now, this channel is dedicated to cruelty-free makeup as well as storytelling. Also, I'm doing a giveaway on my second channel called Spiritual Destiny. The giveaway is international and a winner will be picked at random. So if you like to be in the draw for the giveaway, please head down to Spiritual Destiny for a chance to win a lovely gift. Thank you for your participation. Let's get on with it. So today I'm doing a first impressions and my review for the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette. So this is the packaging. It's actually quite stunning. It's got a metallic finish to it. The reviews have been mixed, I must say. So we're going to read some of them. This is what it looks like. And I'll just open it up for you. So the quality is there, as with all Natasha Denona palettes. It's very sturdy, very thick, easy to close, clip or click. So what can I tell you about the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette? Eyeshadow palette. It's made in Italy. It's $38 in Australia. I'll bring it close. $25 US in America. It's cruelty-free, it's fragrance-free, it's oil-free, paraben-free, and sulfate-free. There we go. Now, with a 5-shadow palette, it's obviously travel-friendly, made in Italy. It's got 5 shades, 2 mattes and 3 metallics. And it's got 136 reviews on the Sephora website. And I'm going to read you some of the reviews. Now, let's start swatching the eyeshadows. Let's start with the mattes. Very creamy. Let's see. Oh, there's Fallout. Okay, here are the mattes, 2 mattes. So quite neutral, a quite neutral 2-shade mattes. I'll just grab a wipe them off. Actually, I'm going to put them side by side so you can see the metallics as well. All right, let's start with the metallics. We have like a brown. Now let me see. It doesn't feel as creamy as the matte. That's the brown. That's the gray going into green. It's a grayish green. It's actually very unusual, this color here. I did read a review where they said it looks muddy. Let's see what it looks like on the eye, because this is the brown. This is the gray going into green. It's very pretty. I don't know, they said it looked muddy. Now the purple feels very creamy to me. And this is the purple. It's a very deep purple. And it looks burgundish, kind of. Burgundy purple on camera. Now let's swatch. Swatching. Here we go. There are the shimmers and on top are the mattes. So far I'm liking it. The shimmers are quite pretty and the mattes are quite buttery. Alright, so I'll start by reading a 4-star review. I was quite surprised, excited about this palette anyway. For me, I felt that the color isn't that pigmented. And that's a few people have said that. But then I don't think this palette is meant to be very pigmented as far as color payoff is concerned. I can use it for a daily use as it's quite natural in tone, giving a 4-star since it's not that pigmented. I've got notes. 3-star. Natasha Denona Mini Zendo Eyeshadow Palette. The shimmer shades seem faded, even if you apply them wet. We're going to try it out. The mattes are okay. I'm still getting used to the creamy mattes. The mattes are supposed to be creamy. I find that the purple is more creamy than the grey or the brown. That's me personally. I feel like it's just wasn't as good as I was expecting based on how much I love my other Natasha palettes. Mini Zendo is one of my favorites, so I had high hopes for this one, 2 stars. Well, this palette had my name all over it, and as a devoted Natasha fan, I was really excited about this. I hate that I didn't love it. I tend to agree that it ended up looking muddy, fast, and each look seemed to go from good to bad quickly. I was able to pull off 2 looks that were acceptable at best for the day, but overall, I was disappointed. I won't give up on Natasha, though, as I loved her other recent releases. Well, that's good. And drum roll, 5-star. Read before you buy. I bought this from the Natasha Denona website when it was launched. I saw bad reviews saying that the shimmers are lackluster and that they aren't as shiny. But I think that wasn't the point of this palette. Its purpose wasn't supposed to be to shine like other of her palettes. With that said, if you can appreciate softer shimmers, you will like this palette. Well, I appreciate all kinds of shimmers personally. The mattes are the cream to powder formula blend beautifully. Let's find out. So now, what I'd like to do, I'd like to use all 5 shades in one look, and I think that's quite achievable. So we'll start with the lightest, and there is fallout, a fair amount of fallout. I did prime my eyes. You say bangs, we say fringe. Anyway, I think it's getting long, too long. So starting from outer corner, going in. I must say this shade blends beautifully. And on my fair skin, it looks darker than it does in the pan. Now going in with the darker brown over here. It's got fallout as well. Yes, it does. So, you know, it's not that deep. It's just a bit of fallout, no big deal. So far so good. I like the way they blend. The 2 colors blend beautifully together. Obviously you can build them up or you can have a more neutral look. These 2 mattes are more on the warm side, especially the brown, the deeper brown. Alright, so we are going to apply them wet. I'll start with the middle shade, this one here, to give it a bit of a shimmer look. I think this Natasha Denona Zendo mini palette will look great on deeper skin tones as well. Because it's so pigmented, I'm just picking up for the inner corner. Because it's so pigmented, the shadows come out darker than what they look in the pan. So for the inner corner, it looks nice. It looks very nice and shiny. Lovely. Just cleaning my brushes as I'm going along. All right, let's start. Let's make it nice and shimmery. Now I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape as my concealer, as my primer, I should say. I've already put primer on, but this is just more to give the shadows a real oomph. Because people are complaining that they're not pigmented, we want to give this palette the best chance possible. That's why I'm applying the Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Okay, spritzing, starting here with the purple, which goes, it's a plum purple. That's a good way of describing this shade. Wow. Who said it's not pigmented? Oh my goodness me. That is amazing. I love it. It's not as shimmery, I must say, but it's certainly highly pigmented. Wow. Look at that. The look will come together once I'm finished with it. I'm just having a play because it is a little bit, the formula, I must admit, the formula is a little bit different to other Natasha Denona palettes. It's not as metallic as the other palettes, but then we're just blending it out. But that's not the purpose of this palette. But you can certainly do If you're using all the colors, if you're using this plum purple, you can do a nice night look, evening look. If you're just using the brown, you can do a nice day look. So it's quite versatile. Just blending everything out. There we go. And now, just going to use the brown. The brown is certainly metallic, so if people were complaining, they must have been complaining just about the purple, because the grey to green is quite metallic and the brown is very metallic as well. So if people were complaining, they were complaining about the last shadow here, which is not uber metallic. Sorry, I'm just picking up some shadow. Sometimes I forget that I need to raise my arms to hold things up. I'm actually quite liking it. There we go. I like it. It gives you that smoky look. I like it a lot, but that's just me. I don't know, it depends on how pigmented you like your eyeshadows to be. I'll just close my eyes. It's pretty darn good. I love it. Look, I mean, myself personally, I'm happy to give this a 5 out of 5 stars. Now I'll just pick up a bit of the brown on the end here. Yes, fallout, but I did mention that before. Just give it a nice smoky under eye look. Not too much, not overdoing it. Taking my Milani Stay Purple eyeliner just to finish it off. Make it nice and smoky. Everything needs to be blended out seamlessly to give it a nice smoky effect. And just finishing off with mascara. It's probably one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. It's not wet. It's got a nice consistency, so you know you don't end up with panda eyes. You can be sure of this mascara. I'm not a false eyelashes kind of a gal. I do have some magnet eyelashes which I would like to try out one day when I have the courage to do so. Just dipping it in. I love this look. I think what Natasha Denona does best, she puts color coordinations together beautifully. That's why her palettes consistently beautiful. I mean, yes, of course, they're made in Italy and obviously the quality is there, absolutely, without a doubt. But the way she puts colors together is quite unique because they make sense. The color combinations make sense. And it's evident. Like, have a look at this. I'm bringing you close. It's stunning. Now, for me, without a doubt, without any shadow of a doubt, it's a definite 5 out of 5 stars for me. I absolutely love this color combination. I love the smoky look that I came out with. Or not me, but the actual eyeshadow palette. Definitely. I love it. I'm glad that I picked it up. If you liked it as much as I did, so, you know, by all means, pick it up and enjoy. Enjoy the look. I think you'll come up with some beautiful looks, and I think it's more of a night kind of a palette than a day palette. But as I said, if you only dip into the brown or just into the gray green without actually using this plum purple, then you could end up with a nice neutral day look. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this palette, and I'll see you next time. Cosmic kisses to everyone. Bye for now.